my Spartan story started 7 years before Spartans even existed. I got diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic in 2008, and I needed to lose a lot of weight, more than 30 kilos of weight. And I tried to run, and it's difficult to run when you've got 30 kilos too much on you, and I tried to go to the gym and it gave me no motivation. I tried swimming, once again, tough to breathe when you've got 30 kilos too much on your body. And then somebody suggested that I should go and try boxing. So the first session I did was in a gym in a industrial area in Dubai called Al Quoz, which is now quite up and coming. It's art galleries and coffee shops, but it wasn't then. It was just dirty, smelly warehouses. And it was February the 4th, 2008. And I walked in. I didn't want to be there because I wasn't sure. It was my first time ever boxing, first time ever in a boxing gym, and I just wasn't sure if it was for me. And as you walk in, you have this smell, that kind of gym, you have this smell of, it's not today's sweat, it's, years and years of combined sweat. There was a young kid, who was young at the time, a guy called Richard Comrie, who became the IBF lightweight champion of the world, but at the time he was a young Ghanaian kid that lives in Dubai, and he was a coach there. And he gave me a skipping rope and said, skip for 5 minutes. Never skipped in my life. Never, ever, ever skipped in my life. I was 30 kilos overweight. And so I did the kind of like kid girl skipping, tried to, obviously failed miserably, but carried on and carried on. And then he had us sort of stand in a boxing stance and just throw punches, just throw jabs, and it was just correcting posture and everything. And then I remember he got us into the ring, and there's a feeling about getting into a ring that is unique, and I see it in our members now. It's I don't mean getting in a ring to have a fight, because that's a very different feeling, but when you get in a ring for the first time, your shoulders pop. There's something about it. There's something about feeling that you're in a ring, and your shoulders pop, and it just gives you a little bit, it gives you half an inch on your height, and it makes you feel a bit something. And he had a rope from corner to corner, and he had us just sort of bobbing underneath this rope, which now is quite a cool little exercise to do. But when you are carrying 30 bags of sugar more than you should, that is a horrible thing to be doing, to be doing this. So did that, and then I think we did some bags, and he had us running around the gym. This warehouse had no air conditioning, so it was now summer in Dubai with no air, or February, so spring in Dubai, with no air conditioning. And I remember coming out at the end of it all. It was an hour session, and he ended it by doing sit-ups and then leg raises and then crunches. And I remember thinking, I can't be sick. I can't be sick in this gym. So when it all finished, I made some excuses about I don't want to shower, I've got to rush off or something, whatever, and I just went and sat in my car and just spent 10 minutes with air conditioning blowing, trying not to puke, and then drove home, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I went back, and I kept going back, and then I signed up to do a fight on June the 6th at 30 kilos less than I weighed on that day. I had 4 months to lose the weight and learn to box and get through the demons that are in your mind when you're about to fight somebody.